Have you heard of these bills before? Invest your money here. Zero risk involved. Wala kang lugi dito, mare. Guaranteed income to. Your money doubled in 30 days. Promise yan. Si Aling Marites nga kumita dito ng 100k eh. Sounds familiar? What is common in all this? They all sound too good to be true, right? Well, they probably are. This all promises that you'll get rich quick without almost doing anything. This may be called investment scams.
Hi everyone, this is Betsy, and in this video we'll discuss about online scams and also dive on why despite all the red flags and even at this day and age, people still get scammed. Also, we'll go through different ways on how you can spot and protect your hard-earned income from being swindled in just a short span of time. So you won't turn from sakalam into a scam.
So what is investment scam?
The United States Federal Bureau of Investigation defines investment scam, or also known as investment fraud, as an activity that involves illegal sale or purported sale of financial instruments. These scams typically disguise themselves with the promise of easy and guaranteed returns, while looking into taking advantage of newbie investors.
There are many ways, shapes, and forms of investment scams. Here are some examples.
So the first form of investment scam is Ponzi. Ponzi is actually this guy right here. In Ponzi, they promise to pay huge returns of investment guaranteed. What people don't know is that the scheme are simply paying early investors with the money from the new investors. Think of it this way. It's like borrowing from Alan's investment to pay Brian, and then Brian's investment is borrowed to pay Charles, and the cycle goes on and on. Looks familiar, right? In Filipino, we call this paluwagan. And then, if enough investors ask for their money back, then the whole thing collapses. This is what happened to REPA Investment Scam.
The second type of investment scam is what we call pyramiding or networking.
In pyramiding, new joiners are asked to pay huge amount of entrance fees with the notion that it will be used for the initial stock that they will sell, but in reality, these products are just worthless and even useless to people. Scammer actually pockets the money and will give a commission to Alan if Alan recruits Brian to also join their scheme. And then Brian will then now pay entrance fee, which Alan and the scammer will have a cut. The same goes if Brian recruits Charlie. Charlie will also pay an entrance fee, and then all the three will now have a cut from Charlie's entrance fee. But what happens if there are no more recruits? Well, then the whole thing collapses. Those that are towards the bottom of the pyramid will get nothing. Another type of investment scam is what we call pump and dump. The modus is they will buy huge amount of cryptocurrencies while the value is still low and encourage other investors to also invest, and this will then now pump or increase significantly the digital value of the cryptocurrency. Once that happens, they will then now dump or suddenly sell their cryptocurrencies, and they will be the one that will profit from this, while all other investors will see their value of their investment decrease. Another form of investment scam is what we call rug pull. On this article by Washington Post, inspired by the Netflix hit series Squid Games, a crypto play to earn the platform of the same name was created, mimicking the games that was shown in the series. Players participate in this game by paying Squid token that will then be pulled together as the prize for the last man standing. What seems to be a fun and profitable way to experience the Netflix hit series in terms of winning and taking home the pulled prize turned into nightmare as the developers of the Squid token maneuvered a rug pull on its investors. Rug pull in cryptocurrency circles occurs when the token or the coin's creator abandon the project by exchanging many virtual coins into real-world cash. This will then drain the liquidity of the coin and drives the value of the coin to near zero, from a whopping of $2,860 per token the value of Squid came crashing down to nearly zero as the coin's unknown creators cleaned out some 3.3 million US dollar funds. This left investors devastated, and with reports from CNBC that one individual investing about $28,000 of life savings just to see it disappear. It isn't clear yet if there would be second season for Squid Games, but hopefully this version of Squid Game scam won't have any second season at all.
As reported by ANC News last March 2021, billions of pesos were lost to investment scams in 2020 alone as the impact of COVID-19 pandemic lured many Filipinos to get rich quick schemes. Over the years, we already hear and read from the news about people getting scammed. But even if people already knew about this, why do people still keep getting deceived?
The main reason I would say boils down to lack of education. I mean, let's admit it, personal financial literacy is not really taught in Filipino schools, or at least the ones I attended to. And sometimes we even consider it as a taboo to talk about income and saving. What we talk about more are expenses, sale, add to cart, budol, right? But not really saving or planning for retirement or long-term goals.
In the spirit of celebrating this year's Investor Protection Week, here are some tips on how you can spot the red flags and avoid getting scammed.
Number one, be wary of get rich quick schemes. If someone is promising you huge profits, say like 80% in just a week, these are just called phantom riches. Mind you that these are expert con artists, so don't fall under sales talk and try to get yourself out of the situation as soon as possible. Number two is always fact check everything before you invest. Remember, it's your hard-earned money. You should take time to do your research. And with the advent of technology, it's super easy now to check whether the company is indeed registered and licensed to be an investment company.
You can check Securities and Exchange Commission's official Facebook account, their website, and also you can check Philippine Stock Exchange websites and uitf.com.ph for the registered companies.
The third tip that I will share to you is I will highly encourage you to talk to your trusted licensed financial or investment advisor. If you're sick, isn't it that you go to a doctor and consult? If you build a house, you go and talk to engineers and architects. I hope you do the same approach when it comes to your personal finances. I hope you all learned something in this video, and together, let's break these vicious cycles of debts, financial distress, and investment scams. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And you may also share this to your family and friends so that together, let's all spread financial literacy awareness in order to help our fellow kababayans. Until the next video, buyers! By the way guys, here are the great resources that I used for this video. I've also put them in the description box below. Check on them to learn more.